Hey you guys, it's Teresa here with the Narc Remedy, and today's topic is going to be about signs of a narcissistic friend. But before we jump into the topic, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, guys. Share the video so we can grow. And also, put your notification bells on so you guys can be notified every time I post new content like this. Let's begin. Okay, so you guys, signs of a narcissistic friend. A friend's narcissistic qualities may not be obvious early on. These friendships tend to turn one sided, conflictual, territorial, and sometimes aggressive. Narcissistic friends seek out constant praise, prioritize their own needs, they lack empathy, have high expectations of their friends, and often end friendships when they no longer serve them. Sounds familiar? It's common to become fast friends with narcissists because they're often supportive, thoughtful, and engaged early on in the friendship. They may even go above and beyond what's expected of a new friend. So pay attention to all them little new friends and new people who want to do stuff for you so fast, so quickly. Because that's the love bombing stage for a friendship with a narcissist. If you're friends with a narcissist, you may find out over time that they're egocentric, unsupportive, territorial, entitled, dismissive, unreasonable, and aggressive. The first sign of a narcissistic friend is they seek out praise and admiration. As we know, narcissists don't know how to self validate or find internal self worth. So, narcissistic friends will seek out, expect, and even demand praise and admiration to feel their self esteem. This may look like asking you to like their Instagram posts, fishing for compliments, or expressing superficial insecurities in hopes that you will compliment them to make them feel better. For example, I promise your hair doesn't look that bad. You look amazing today. The ex-narc that I dealt with, you guys, he wanted to be a rapper so bad. And he would send me, all his family members, all his friends, friends of friends, his music, like in a like he would share it to us from YouTube and other stuff, right? Fishing for compliments. The music sucked, y'all. Okay, I told him to stop sending it to me. The next sign of a narcissistic friend is they put their own needs first. Because narcissists view themselves as above or better than others, they tend to be preoccupied with their own needs and lack empathy for their friends' needs. If you have plans to meet a narcissistic friend for lunch, they may run late, not apologize, and say that they don't understand why you're bothered. For example, you tell a narcissistic friend, if we're going to meet up for lunch tomorrow, we can't meet up no later than 12 p.m. The narcissistic friend may ignore the request or accuse you of being controlling and selfish. The third sign of a narcissistic friend is conversations stay surface level. Narcissists may initially be perceived as being introverted or private, when in reality they're keeping conversations superficial in an effort to avoid intimacy. Narcissistic friends typically only share information about themselves with others when it's self promoting, bragging about their accomplishments, or if it assists them in personal gain. Narcissistic friends may not ask questions about you because, for one, narcissists tend to have little genuine interest in others, and for two, narcissists will avoid interactions where vulnerability is expected of them. The fourth sign of a narcissistic friend is they aren't there for you when you really need them. Narcissists struggle to identify others' needs, understanding their feelings, or offer validation unless doing so is perceived as relevant or beneficial to them personally. In a friendship, this may look like avoiding emotional conversations, not showing up when you're going through a hard time, or bad mouthing you because you're struggling. Some narcissistic friends may go above and beyond to show fake compassion at times, usually around the start of the friendship, the love bombing stage. Communal narcissists may spend hours on the phone with you when you're going through a breakup, but only so that they can claim that they're the best friend ever or that they give the best advice. Narcissists will also use this experience as leverage the next time they need something from you. Okay, so you guys, I skipped sign 5 because it was similar to sign 4. So the sixth sign of a narcissistic friend is they act entitled to time with you. Narcissists expect to get what they want, and they often believe that they are owed or deserving of their friend's time. This may look like demanding that you spend time with them, or getting angry, or going into a fit of a rage with you because you canceled plans. If you don't meet their expectations, narcissistic friends may retaliate with aggression, threats of finding better friends, or by giving you the silent treatment. The seventh sign of a narcissistic friend is they put you down. Because narcissists want a constant supply of attention and to make their accomplishments known, they may disregard your strengths and successes and highlight their own. If you tell a narcissistic friend that you got a job offer, they may cut you off, change the conversation, or steal the spotlight by talking about themselves, all in an effort to manage their insecurity and jealousy. The eighth sign of a narcissistic friend is they have unreasonable expectations. For example, a narcissistic friend may ask you to give them a ride in the middle of the night to the airport and not understand why you said no. The ninth sign of a narcissistic friend is they rarely show remorse. When you tell a narcissistic friend that they've hurt your feelings, they will often respond by getting defensive. They may say, "I thought you wanted to know. It's not my fault you're so sensitive." To a narcissist, apologizing or showing remorse means that their imperfections and faults have been exposed, which compromises their grandiose sense of self. Narcissistic friends will apologize or show remorse when it helps them meet their needs. For example, if you and the narcissistic friend are both going car shopping and you're their ride, and they make a comment about, "You sure you can afford a new car right now?" They may apologize for saying it because they don't want you to rescind the invitation of going car shopping. Because remember, you they ride. Narcissistic friends will avoid talking about the interaction or become hostile if you bring it up after their needs have been met, going to the car dealership. The 10th sign of a narcissistic friend is they struggle to forgive. Narcissists' sense of entitlement makes them believe that they are deserving of specific and special treatment, and that not being treated this way is unjust and a violation of their rights. In a normal friendship, you may apologize for forgetting to return a phone call and instantly be forgiven by your friend. But narcissistic friends will have a harder time forgiving and may even adopt a "you owe me" attitude to get you to do something for them in the future. The 11th sign of a narcissistic friend is they use or exploit you. As we know, narcissists tend to view people in their lives as objects to meet their needs. Narcissistic friends may use you for your resources and connections, or even use your past unacceptable behaviors as leverage to get you to do what they want you to do. Some narcissistic friends collect and threaten or blackmail you, tell you you'd be nothing without them, or guilt you into giving them what they want. The 12th sign of a narcissistic friend is they're jealous of your other relationships. A narcissist won't tell you that they're jealous of your other relationships, like platonic, romantic, etc., but they may demonstrate characteristics of somebody who's jealous. Your attention being elsewhere threatens their need of constant approval and validation. Narcissistic friends may demand that you spend more time with them and other relationships, or even try to turn you and your other friend against each other. Y'all, the ex-narc that I dealt with, he turned me and his sister against each other. We were friends. The 13th sign of a narcissistic friend is they lash out. Now, of course, conflict can be a natural part of any friendship, but narcissists tend to lash out on their friends in distinctive ways. Narcissistic friends often turn hostile or aggressive when they don't receive the admiration they crave, and when they perceive criticism, indifference, or disrespect. This may look like gossiping, gaslighting, spreading lies, or slandering you to others, all in an attempt to self-protect and bolster grandiose views of themselves. The 14th sign of a narcissistic friend is you feel drained after spending time with them. You may leave interactions with narcissistic friends feeling frustrated, resentful, and depleted of energy because they want to be the center of attention. And they're going to be bragging about themselves. The 15th sign of a narcissistic friend is they end the friendship when it stops serving them. They may become dissatisfied with the type of admiration you're willing to give them. They sense that you're drained and aren't offering them as much attention as you did before. Or they may decide that praise and attention would mean more from a different source. The narcissist often eventually chooses another higher status friend to seek validation from once they have extracted as much as they can from you. Same thing with a regular narcissist, like a romantic relationship. As soon as they're done sucking you dry, they go to a new supply. Oh, I just rhymed. The last sign of a narcissistic friend, the 16th sign, they seek out better friends. Narcissists are always on the lookout for the next best friendship opportunity. Having friends they deem valuable helps the narcissist feel as though they have obtained a certain level of status. So those are all the signs of a narcissistic friend. Okay, you guys? So if you guys like this content, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, guys, so we can grow. And also, put your notification bells on so you guys can be notified every time I post new content like this. Bye, you guys.